Man, I just love proving critics wrong and doing it in a pretty decent fashion. So, here's a review. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Drew, better known as RockChalk01, and yesterday, whenever you're watching this, the third-ranked Kansas Jayhawks headed to Morgantown, West Virginia to take on the West Virginia Mountaineers and won comfortably over West Virginia by a final score of 76-62. Yeah, so that picture I showed at the beginning of this video, that's what ESPN predicted before the game even started, that West Virginia would win this thing and win in a comfortable fashion. And we proved that thing so wrong, and I love it. And we actually did some pretty decent things in this ball game. Yeah, a lot of things went well for us, but there was a few things, especially late, that really needed to be fixed. So with that being said, for those of you who do not know, I give positives and negatives about the game. I give a player of the game and a player who needs to improve. Without further ado, let's do it. Let's take a look at some of the positives. First one, KU shooting performance. Not great from the field, but overall we did much better than West Virginia in this ball game. I mean, KU shot 42% from the field, 46% from deep, and 90% from the free throw line, which that is an improvement from the last game where, yeah, we didn't shoot very much, but we shot 50%, and the 90% that we shot in this game totally blows out the water, and we went to the line more often. So yeah, it was good for us. So that's a positive. Also a positive, defensively, we held West Virginia accountable for missed shots. I mean, they forced a lot of bad shots and it cost them. KU held West Virginia to shoot just 35% from the field, 20% from three, and 64% from the free throw line. So yeah, probably the first time since maybe early to mid-December that KU won a free throw battle. And that's great. And holding West Virginia to 20% from beyond the arc, it's even worse when you consider it from the second half standpoint, because West Virginia shot 30% in the second half and 11% from three. So yeah, defensively we did our job, and that's a positive. Another one, KU's rebounding performance, really well. Especially when it comes to not only the total number, but how well we won the rebounding battle, like in terms of margin. KU won that battle 43-35. And if you take KU's offensive rebounds out of the picture, KU would lose that battle by 3. So the offensive rebounds were key, but just grabbing rebounds in general was key for us to win this ball game, especially how much West Virginia had on opportunities. So yeah, rebounding, that was a good plus. And there's a couple more positives that I have, and that is second chance points. KU actually tied with West Virginia at 13 apiece, which that surprises me. And KU won the fast break point total 5-0, which West Virginia, how many times they've got on a break and they ended up not scoring, that's impressive. So yeah, with all that said, those are my positives. Now to the negatives. First off, turnovers. We actually lost the turnover battle, and it didn't seem like it, but it happened, and KU had more turnovers than West Virginia. The Mountaineers forced 13 Jayhawk turnovers and scored 12, while KU forced 11 West Virginia turnovers and scored 12. So yeah, just got to take care of the ball a little bit more and good things will happen. So unfortunately, turnovers is a negative. Another negative, fouls. Gosh, we did it again, and this time it was even worse. Foul trouble was horrendous in this game, and it could have cost us if we didn't have the big lead. KU had 24 personal fouls in this game, while West Virginia had 14, along with a technical. So technically they got 15, but 14 personal fouls to KU's 24. And it's getting bad at this point. And I mean, there's a lot of guys you got to account for it. I mean, guys with 3+. Bobby Pettiford had 3. Dejuan Harris had 3. Grady Dick had 4. And KJ Adams actually fouled out, which I thought he had 4. But no, he fouled out, and it must have happened late in the game. So, yeah. In fact, almost everybody had 2 or more, besides Zuby Ejiofor, who we only had 1. So, yeah, we got to do better of holding our ground and trying not to foul as much, because it's killing us. So, yeah, fouls is a negative. And other little nitpick negatives was that KU actually lost the point in the paint battle 26-20, and then they also lost the bench point battle 10-9, which I'm fine with the 9 bench points. We still lost it, but points in the paint, we struggled, especially trying to make 1-foot layups. And a lot of that happened to do with, like, Kevin McCullar missed a couple. Granted, there should have been a foul at least once on him, but seriously, why could we not score in the paint is beyond me. So no wonder we lost it. So yeah, just a few nitpicks, but yeah, those are my negatives. All right, player of the game. It's kind of tough because a lot of these guys had cold shooting nights, but for the sake of this, I'm going to give honorable mentions to a few of them. First off, Kevin McCullar. He played incredible despite the cold shooting night. 12 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals in 38 minutes, but 4 of 12 from the field, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc, and 2 for 2 from the line. Ugh, I can't go with that. Dejuan Harris also played well. 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal in 31 minutes. Also had a cold shooting night, going 4 of 10 from the field, 3 for 6 from beyond the arc as well. Let's see. KJ Adams, you could also put in that picture. 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 blocks in 30 minutes. Went 4 of 9 from the field. But this is impressive. 6 of 8 from the free throw line. And they were giving him slack on air that he was not a very good free throw shooter. He's done a lot better, especially these last couple of games. So give him credit there. And the other guy I could have gave it to, but unfortunately not, because he had an incredible game, is Jalen Wilson. 14 points, 14 rebounds, a double-double, 2 assists in 34 minutes, but he had an even colder shooting night. 4 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from beyond the arc, and went perfect from the line, 4 of 4. So, in retrospect, it's another starter that deserves the player of the game, and that's Grady Dick. Despite having the 4 fouls that he had, he played incredible and had a pretty good shooting night. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal in 26 minutes. Went 4 of 7 from the field, 4 for 6 from beyond the arc, and went perfect from the free throw line, going 4 for 4. So there was no question. He finally played a decent ball game and had a good shooting night on top of it. I mean, yeah, he's had good point performances, but the shooting wise, the numbers would be kind of fluctuating, give or take. This time it was actually pretty good. I mean, over 50% from the field, 67% from the free, and 100% from the free throw line. There's nothing you can do about it. So yeah, there was no question. My player of the game is Grady Dick. Now, player who needs to improve. Not very many options here, but I'm gonna give it to Zuby Ejiofor, just because. I mean, at this point, there's no reason why I have to give players who need to improve, because, like, there's not enough guys that play at all. So unfortunately, Zuby gets it, and he played just 4 minutes, had no points, and 2 rebounds, along with a block shot. Yeah. What can I do at this point? I'm about to say, you know what, I'm not going to give a player who needs to improve anymore. But other guys actually stepped up. I mean, give Zach Clements credit. I mean, he was it for a few games, and he finally scored his first bucket of the season. And yeah, so unfortunately I couldn't give it to him. But yeah, Zuby was the odd man out. So sucks for me to do this, but Zuby Ejiofor is my player who needs to improve. And that's going to do it for my review of KU versus West Virginia. Again, the final score, Kansas 76, West Virginia 62. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Push that notification bell. Tell your friends about these videos. And I should see you again for the next basketball review, as the Hawks will return to Allen Fieldhouse to take on the Oklahoma Sooners. But until then, have a good day. Never ever bring exotic dancers to the Fieldhouse, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.